If Victor Osimhen see himself for this picture, he go post me.
Real Madrid is the best club in the world.
Say it again.
Hala Madrid.
Why did Aeesha decide to go into sports content creation? Still on Arsenal, if you had the chance to sign one player to Arsenal right now, who would that player be?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo? Why?
Yeah.
Why Rodrigo?
I just want somebody to bench on Martinelli about.
Was Arsenal the first club you started supporting?
Of course.
Very first club.
Yeah, of course. I don't. Real football fans don't change clubs. So somebody that a friend of mine when I started Twitter, the person when I entered 100K on Twitter, the person told me that Aeesha, I just feel like you should like get a niche, something that you love doing, that people know you for.
Yeah.
And then please win trophies.
Hello guys, it is Amara Odinaka, and this is the first episode of Beyond the Game with Amara, where every sports story is painted in colors. And today for our first episode, we have a sports influencer, a content creator, and someone who is passionate about Arsenal. I'm sure you can already guess who I'm talking about. It is Aeesha of Arsenal. Aeesha, welcome to Beyond the Game with Amara.
Thank you so much.
How you
Amara.
feeling?
I'm fine. How are you as well?
I'm good. I'm relaxed. I'm happy seeing you with your Arsenal flying colors.
Well, I always represent Arsenal everywhere, anytime, any day.
How do you feel being the first guest in this show?
Well, I'm honored.
That's special. Okay.
Because I mean, it's actually like an honor to, being called here to talk about sports, and sports is something I love. So as to be precise, football. So it's a very, very interesting thing for me that I'm the first person that you actually like brought here.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. I mean, I'm also honored to have you as my very first show. I'm super excited to have you, and I hope to get to know more about why Arsenal is painted all over your body and why you're wearing so much Arsenal right now. Before we dive in fully, we have paintings right in front of us. Remember, this is a show where every sports story is painted in colors. So we have paintings right in front of us. Aeesha, you have a painting here. I want you to describe this painting in one word.
Okay, so this painting of mine has a picture.
Don't tell us the picture. Just describe it.
I'm not going to mention the name of
Okay.
the person in this painting.
Okay.
But I'm going to say something like he's a very dedicated footballer. He's tall.
Why are you blushing like that? Oh, that sounded personal. Okay.
No.
Okay.
He's one of the footballers I actually like admire. He's a very, very good footballer. He's a Nigerian, and I'm very sure that somebody's name is coming to you guys' head. And yeah. So this painting is a painting of Victor Osimhen. So like I'm very honored to
be opportune to paint
Victor
African
Osimhen.
best footballer.
Right now he's Ademola Lookman.
Yeah, but he was one. He was.
Yes, he was. But let's respect the reigning African best footballer.
Okay, I respect that. Ademola, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I have. I'm going to describe my painting as one of the best places to be. It is peaceful. It has a lot of tensions. It's a place where hopes can be built, hopes can be destroyed. It is a painting of a peach.
That was a nice description from you.
It has the ball, it has the soccer boots, and it has the what's it called? Sorry, it has the net. Yes, it has the net. This is my painting, and I'm not the best painter in the world, though, but I mean, I think I'm going to do a good job with this. Anyways, we're going to change and come back in our painting colors. Be right back. We are back, guys, and it's time to get into the painting and also the order of the day. This is what I'll be painting. Aeesha, let's see what you're painting.
So I'll be painting Victor Osimhen and Galatasaray jersey.
Why are you frowning like that? Arsenal fans. By the way, Arsenal fans, some of Arsenal fans were rooting for Victor Osimhen to go to Arsenal.
I don't know about that one, but I know about myself.
Were you waiting for him to go to Arsenal?
Yeah, I was. I mean, I wanted him in Arsenal because I felt like it was the perfect striker for us.
Why are you in a hurry to paint? Remember I said she was super excited when she was mentioning Victor Osimhen.
Is one of my favorite players, so this is difficult. So I felt like he was the perfect striker for Arsenal. I mean, Arteta's dream striker.
Okay.
Somebody that is tall, somebody that knows how to use his head. And we all know obviously that Victor Osimhen knows how to use his head.
Yeah.
And but I don't know, they never bid for him. Arsenal never bid. We were not even in a conversation with Osimhen
about him,
at all. It's just that some fans were actually like eager that Victor Osimhen and so that was it. Like I would say Nigerian fans, so not
international fans.
International fans, nah, they did not.
Okay. You said something about Victor Osimhen being his energy and all that. Looking at Osimhen's energy, his fire, the way he plays. Yeah. Do you see any Arsenal fan right now that has that same fire, that same energy that Arsenal player has? Yes, Arsenal player right now. Which player do you think has that same energy that can give what Osimhen gives to a team right now?
Gabriel Martinelli.
Okay.
Gabriel Martinelli is like a fire player. He's not my favorite. Oh, you all obviously know that
you can compare him with Osimhen.
Yeah, he has that determination. Sorry. Declan Rice.
Okay.
And Declan Rice and Gabriel Martinelli. Declan Rice and Gabriel Martinelli. Declan Rice is like, he's a very, very good example of a leader. And that's why even though Odegaard is our captain, I always look for Declan Rice as well. He's a very good leader in the sense that he has that determination, he has that energy.
Because he can contribute
yes. So I'll say Declan Rice and then Gabriel.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's move away from Osimhen a little bit.
Okay.
Why did you decide sports content? What made you go into sports content creation? Why did you choose sports? I mean, because I get a lot of people say, it's rare to see women in the sports industry. Why did Aeesha decide to go into sports content creation?
Okay, so there's something about social media that you just be like on social media and you just be everywhere. And it's actually like not really nice to be everywhere because if you have something that you actually love doing, you just do that thing. So it's a friend of mine, when I started Twitter, the person, when I entered 100K on Twitter, the person told me that, Aeesha, I just feel like you should get a niche, something that you love doing, that people know you for. Okay, this person is, she's a music lover. This person is you understand what I'm trying to say? Yes. So I thought about it, that what do I really love? And, I watch football, my brothers, something I'm very passionate about.
Well, that's not the first club you started supporting.
Of course.
Very first club.
Yeah, of course. I don't, real football fans don't change clubs.
So your brother is the reason why you fell in love with Arsenal?
I say my brother, but they took me to my first game. I have two brothers that are football fans, two other brothers. One is a Chelsea fan and the one is an Arsenal fan. So I had all the chances in this world to choose Chelsea.
Okay.
Because he's even the one that I followed, that is a Chelsea fan. But I chose Arsenal. It's just like unconditional love.
How has that love been treating you so far?
Oh, please, don't let's go there.
Okay. As a woman in the sports media, you've talked about how you are in the sports industry now and how you are passionate about it coming into this industry. So far, what has been the toughest moment for you in the sports media? And also, what has been that moment where you looked at and you're like, oh, I am meant to be in this place?
Okay, so there's not what's it called, that is not tough. Everything is always, there are things that you do that is always tough here. So everything is not always rosy.
Yes.
So I would say is creating content is actually very hard. I think most people don't really know that creating content is very, very hard. When you're trying to do a video, they're talking about something and you have to take 5 takes. Oh, I have to say this. No, let me start again.
Yeah.
Because that is very difficult to understand. But then with consistency, determination, that I want to get better, I want to do this thing, then I just keep on growing, thriving, and I'll say that my toughest moments, they became my guiding, you understand, my guiding moments, because even though if I'm going through tough moments because of the way I create content and everything, it's still going to help me. It's still helping me to go better, to do better. You understand? So that's just it. And like I said, I've already answered both questions. Tough moments always turn to like guiding moments. So that's also the reason why I'm also like pushing forward more. That okay, I want to do this thing. I love to do this thing. You understand? So I answered both your questions already.
Okay. Who is that one player that you could build your dream team around?
My what?
One player that you could build your dream team around.
Dream team?
Yes, that no matter how you're trying to build your team, that player must be in that team.
Bukayo Saka.
Wow. Okay. Fun fact, Aeesha has Bukayo Saka as her wallpaper.
Oh, please. Why
Bukayo Saka as her wallpaper. Okay, so now we're fully into the video. We're gonna play a quick game. Let's test Aisha's football knowledge, right? I'll say a few words and you tell me what comes to mind. One word that comes to mind. So it's going to be very fast. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. First word, go.
Bukayo Saka.
Interesting. Ateta.
Manager.
Manager. That's really?
Coach.
Okay.
Anyone.
Trophyless.
Man United. You want to set me up? Never.
Champions League.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Okay. Dribbler.
Messi.
Okay. The final one. Penalty taker.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So no Arsenal player comes to your mind? Penalties, taking penalties.
Of course, but you know, I have to call the one of the greatest.
GOAT.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about sports and all that. If you had to pick a position that matches your personality on and off the pitch, what position would that be? And why? Something that matches your position on and off. A position that matches you. Yeah. A position that matches your personality on and off the pitch.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Is he a defender? Is he a striker? Midfielder?
Wow, you're making me think a lot right now.
I'll say that's why it's Amara show.
I'll say a defender.
Okay.
I like to defend.
You like to defend?
Yeah, a lot.
So even in real life, you're more what's the word? You're more you are.
I'm a defensive person.
Yeah, you are more protective of yourself and all that. Okay, interesting. And if most of you don't know, Aeesha covered the WAFCON 2025. It is called WAFCON 2024, but it was played in 2025.
Yeah.
That is your first international football tournament that you've covered before.
Yeah, it was.
Talking about the WAFCON, which game in the WAFCON had you at the edge of your seat in the WAFCON 20?
The final, please.
The final?
Yeah.
Are you more than the game against South Africa?
Yeah, the final was crazy.
Okay.
It was very, very interesting. It was, I was scared that day. I was very scared. I never expected a turnaround. Don't let me lie to you.
Okay.
But I always believed in the girls. Like, they have the determination, everything. But I just felt like, oh, we've lost this one already. But, you know.
You thought you lost?
Yeah.
You already gave up?
It was not easy.
Wow. I was at the WAFCON too. And at the honestly, I think the final was a very tough one. And it was a lot of emotions, as many know how the whole pointing lasers at the players.
Yeah.
I didn't give up, unlike Aeesha. At the same time, I felt like a whole lot of emotions were going on. You don't know if you're sad, you don't know if you're being hopeful. Everyone was just there. You talked about the players and the whole emotions also in this particular game. Which of the Super Falcons players do you think was underrated in that tournament, and why? That you feel like deserves more accolades.
Oh, Jennifer Echegini.
Jennifer, wow, interesting.
She.
You felt like she didn't receive so much praise.
Yes, the accolades she deserved. She was very, very good. She was forthcoming.
Okay.
And I felt like she deserved more recognition than she got.
I think the player, I have a lot of players on my list because I feel like all our players were amazing, right? And we deserve to be a lot in that final list. The what's it called? The team of the tournament.
Yeah.
I feel Tosin Demehi should have made it to the team of the tournament because she was really amazing in the tournament. Osnach Ohale too. The list goes on. A lot of players that I felt like we are really amazing in the tournament. And still on the WAFCON, now you've covered the WAFCON, you've had your experience at the WAFCON, you've been in Morocco, your first football tournament as a sports influencer. What's your next dream tournament that you would like to cover?
The AFCON.
Still on the AFCON now. What's that one message you would give to anybody coming to Morocco in December?
Please come prepared. It was not easy, you know. That was my first tournament. It was just not very, very easy, like I said.
It was tough.
It was tough.
I'm going to expose Aeesha a little bit, but not too much. Not really exposed because I offended everybody, I think. So when we got to Morocco, right? We were in Morocco and everyone was having fun. But adapting to the food was a lot. We had to be calling some people that were coming. Please, when you are coming, bring food, oh. Bring egusi, pounds, be pounded, yeah. Because we couldn't see. So me and Aeesha went to a restaurant to eat something, and it turned out that the spaghetti that they made it with coffee.
Oh, so
they added coffee to the spaghetti. Why? But anyways, I mean, we got used to it later on, but it wasn't really easy.
Yeah, so the something here I'm going to give people that are coming for AFCON is just come with your food stuff, please. If you are too Nigerian to go to somewhere new, just come with your food stuff because, oh, trust me, you really need them. Please.
Okay, so let's move away a little bit. Let me see what you're doing. Wow. I think Aeesha is doing better than I am. God, oh my God, I feel so ashamed.
Oh my God, you're still on the...
I'm still on the ball. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Mistake.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm talking about I mean, Aeesha of Arsenal is also wearing an Arsenal jersey, like I mentioned earlier. If you had a chance to meet Arteta right now, and you have only 60 seconds to spend with him, what would you have to tell him in 60 seconds? What would you tell him?
Arteta, please
look
win
at
the
camera. Let's just say the camera is Arteta. What will you say to him?
Arteta, please win trophies.
That's all? In 60 seconds?
Arteta, Arsenal fans will deserve happiness. You know, you have to win the trophy.
You guys have not been happy since?
We've not been happy, but then...
Why?
You know, of course, like... We've not won trophies for a while, and it's not as if...
So you guys have been trophyless?
Oh, please.
I'm just trying to find the right word. You guys have been trophyless now?
No, we've not.
You've not been trophyless, so you've been winning trophies?
No.
So you've been trophyless. It's the same thing, literally.
Please.
Okay. Who is that Nigerian player that played for Arsenal?
So if I answer this question and I get it right, what are you going to give me?
Okay, so we already have wine. I'll pour in half of my wine for you.
It's Kanowako.
Okay, I was thinking she was going to tell it. A girl knows her club. Okay, interesting. Still on Arsenal, if you had a chance to sign one player to Arsenal right now, who would that player be?
Sign one player to Arsenal?
Yes.
Uh, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo? Why?
Yeah.
Why Rodrigo?
I just want somebody to bench on Martinelli.
Do you have a beef?
I do.
What did he do?
That guy needs somebody to put him to put him on the hot seat, please.
It's not
Not his
doing.
place. On the hot seat.
So it's there for Arsenal fans. Do you think Gabriel Martinelli is not doing a good job in Arsenal? Tell us in the comment section. Moving on. So still on Arsenal, but now we're going to go into the Arsenal women. Do you follow Arsenal women's football?
Yeah.
A lot. As much as you follow the men?
No.
Oh, okay. Wait, yeah.
Not to continue now.
Okay. What's one lesson? Because you said you want to bench Martinelli now. What's one lesson you feel like the Arsenal men's side? I mean, aside from being trophyless, what's one? What's one lesson you think the Arsenal men should pick from the Arsenal women?
Champions League. To win Champions League.
We didn't hear it though. We didn't hear it.
To win Champions League.
Win Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you could cover one global football for women, you had the chance to cover one global football.
Yeah.
Which would you choose between covering the World Cup, covering the Champions League, and covering the Olympics?
World Cup.
World Cup. Why
Yeah.
World Cup?
It's a very big tournament.
Okay.
It's more you know, it's more open. I'm going to meet more people. It's not as if I'm not going to meet more people during Champions League and everything, but I just feel like the World Cup is more advanced.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a more advanced tournament. It's actually very nice. It's nicer than the other two.
It's nicer than the other two?
Yes, because I'm going to represent my country. You understand? Champions League is just like club for club.
Yes.
Yes, but this is going to represent your country as a sports influencer. Is a very big thing.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I think I would also choose the World Cup actually, because having to there's this different feeling of you supporting Champions League. You're supporting Arsenal as an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
But if you're going to cover the World Cup, you're going to be supporting your country. The passion is different, just like it was for the WAFCON, where you know that if this trophy is coming home, so if you're going to be supporting them, you're supporting them with the hopes of this coming back to your country. I mean, I think I would choose the WAFCON, obviously. Sorry, I would choose the World Cup rather over. No, it doesn't mean that if I see a free opportunity to cover the Champions League, I mean, I'm going to hop on it. But if it's left to me, and I have just options, like as Aeesha said, I would go for the World Cup. Talking about the World Cup now, we have the Super Eagles. We're still hopeful, but there is the possibility of Nigeria not going to the World Cup. How do you feel about that as a sports influencer?
Like, you know, I feel like they caused it for themselves. There's no that determination for most of them. See, the only person, most important person right now that I'm going to pity is Victor Osimhen, because I saw the determination myself live. I went to the Uyo game, the game against Zimbabwe that we drew 1-1, which when the Zimbabweans scored the 9 minutes ago, and it was actually very, very disappointing because like you all know what is at you all know what's
at stake.
What's at stake. Like, you understand, you could have played your best. You just threw away. It was Victor Osimhen that scored that doing that something. It was one that scored, and I saw the
literally cried.
Yes, he did. He did. Of course, he wants to go to World Cup. He's a top player. He is.
Honestly, I feel like all the players. I mean, I'm not going to counter what you said, right? But I feel like all the players would also want to be at the World Cup, right?
Of course, not all of them, but you know, if you want to be, if you want something,
you have to put in effort.
Yes, some of them will just be playing as if they are forcing them.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
No mention them, please.
No, of course. I mean, but I'm also of the opinion that I just feel like sometimes you feel like you love this sport more than these people that play it because they're on the pitch and I mean, I'm not the one that's not going to be at the World Cup. It's them. So if they're going to be on the pitch, they are going
fight for it.
I think they fought for it, but sometimes it might not just work for you. Are you trying to tell me that Arsenal has not been fighting for the league or fighting to win the Champions League?
We're talking about Nigerian.
No, I'm just saying, because it's easy for you to see this from the Nigerian side of things, right? Because it's your country. So the passion you use to support Nigeria is different from the passion you use to support Arsenal, right? But at the same time, you have to see this from a neutral level. I mean, obviously, okay, so we could say, oh, Arsenal, they pay players for them to play. So it's different from you playing for your country. But at the same time, I'm just sad that we're not going to be there. But as a sports journalist, even if Nigeria is not at the WAFCON, even if Nigeria is not at the World Cup, would you, as a sports influencer, would you go to cover the World Cup?
Yes, please.
Without your country being there?
Yes, please.
And so if you go...
I have a number 2 country, please.
What's your number 2 country? Tell us, let's know. Oh my God, Aeesha is painting a leg with black. Why are you painting Osimhen's leg with black? Wow. Osimhen, well, how do you think Osimhen will feel if he sees this painting right now? Okay, so what's your second country?
England.
England.
Or Argentina.
Argentina?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of, yeah.
Maybe, so you love Messi over Ronaldo?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. So we're going to have to play another game right now. And this game comes with a penalty if you lose this game. And it's a very quick game. Because Aeesha covered the WAFCON, this is like a tribute to Aeesha. So I just hope Aeesha doesn't fail. And as we all know, the WAFCON is for women. It's a women's football tournament. Aeesha, we're going to play a game. And this game, we're going to go back and forth. And we're going to be mentioning the names of Nigerian female footballers. Whoever fails or doesn't remember is going to chant the name of their rival football club. And also, you're going to say to the camera that your rival football club is the best club in the world. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? You have to be ready.
I'm ready.
So who's going to go first, me or you?
Jennifer Echegini.
We've not started now. She wants to cheat me. Okay, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3. So you're starting first, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to call Jennifer Echegini again because you already mentioned her name.
No, that's the juror.
That's a juror, so don't mention her name again.
Okay.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Christy Ichebe.
You failed the radio because
No.
5 seconds. It's 5 seconds.
Oh, you did not tell me.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go. You're not going to mention Christy again.
No.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Christy Ichebe.
Is that why not see?
Hey, winner!
I did not say listen to me. I did not say that's not the question. The question
Guys, you
that's
heard
not
the
the rules.
rules.
I said
They heard the rules. She said those that were. She said no. She said she wanted to test. No, let me talk, please.
Okay,
let me talk, please. She said she wanted to do a game travel like for WAFCON.
Okay.
And she said players that played.
No, that's not what I said.
No, she said she wanted to test my knowledge.
Can we have the camera repeat what I said?
Wait.
And we're going to be mentioning the names of Nigerian female footballers. Nigerian female footballers.
Wait.
No.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Shout right now. That's Real Madrid.
How do you know?
Yeah, because Real Madrid is. She's a
How do you know I'm a Barca fan?
She's a Barcelona fan.
How do you know I'm a Barca
guys,
fan? Am I wearing Barca?
She's a staunch Barca fan.
Okay.
Now I want her to shout to the camera, to you guys, that Real Madrid, a la Madrid, is the best.
Okay.
Like, obviously, they are the best club in the world after Arsenal.
So the funny thing is that...
Did you hear what I said?
Okay.
They're the best club in the world after Arsenal.
So the funny thing...
She did not hear, guys. She did not.
The funny thing is, guys, that the last 2 months, after 2 months ago, I started supporting Real Madrid. If you don't know, Yes, I suppose.
She's not a true Barca fan. Barca fan.
I have to
Even
say,
we should see. She's not part of you guys again. A Barca fan. See, I know Barca fans. They don't deny their club.
Okay, no
they
problem.
don't. Barca fan. In as much as they have Yama,
no
they don't deny their
No
club.
problem. I'm a rebel, so now I have to say, Barcelona is the best club.
No, we don't do that here. No.
I have to say,
Oh, so you are going. No.
Oh, okay, guys. Wow, this is a tough moment for me.
God.
Real Madrid. Oh God.
Oh.
Real Madrid.
A la Madrid.
Is the best club.
Madrid. A la Madrid.
In the world.
They can't hear you, please.
Real Madrid is the best club in the world.
Say it again.
A la Madrid. We're back from a very long break where we got to complete our painting. And before I show you what we have done, the arts that we have put out, Aeesha, what would you rate my painting from 1 to 10? I feel like Aeesha wants to choke. What would you rate my painting?
6.
Oh, but this is Emirates now.
Emirates called. This is Mr. Emirates. Now blue. No, Stafford Bridge now blue.
No, this is Emirates.
Okay, now what's my own?
Okay. 4. I say 4.
Guys, look at those two. Because let me show you.
Osime has 2 colors on his legs. Okay, so wait. Let's unveil our painting. And 1, 2, 3.
Guys, see.
So the inspiration, this is culture. The ball is Arsenal.
Which Arsenal?
I'm rating your club high now. Now this is how you kick the ball to win the Champions League. And I mean, I don't know what.
Guys, see how some Osimhen looks in this painting.
Okay, so you guys, I'm going to do like an illustration of this Aeesha's painting. A quick illustration. Huh? Okay, I was going to do an illustration of Aeesha's painting, but I forgive you. Because I see that Osimhen has 2 different colors in his leg, but this is beautiful. I think I'm going to be honest. This is better than whatever I did here. This is an 8. I'm even going to rate this a 3. I mean, but I think I did an amazing job. Okay, so final question, and we wrap up the show. Ta-da! It's here for you guys. So make sure you also rate this painting in the comment section. Please be nice to me. Okay. The final question: what's the advice you would give to upcoming sports influencers? Why are you laughing? Sports influencers. Please don't be like Boniface. Because she was behind the scenes. She said she was going to say what Boniface says. So she didn't advise anybody. But what's the advice you're going to give to your...
Okay, so basically the only advice I have for you guys is just to be consistent. Of course, I'm not up there yet. I'm also thriving. I'm also what's it called? I'm also building myself. I want to get up there as well. Yeah. But then there are people I'm actually like above as well right now. So to those people, I'm just going to say be consistent, do what you love. Like the passion will drive you for real.
That's deep. The passion will drive you. Yeah. Okay, so before we wrap up fully, you have the opportunity to ask me 2 questions. Only 2 questions. Because I've been asking you questions. So you have the opportunity to ask me 2 questions. So
come and give me 1 million, can you?
That's not a question. That's
okay. Sorry, that's
not a question. You're supposed to ask me, can I give you 1 million? And I go ahead and no. But what was the question?
So this is like this is the beginning of something sweet. Okay. And I love it. And I'm very, very honored to be the first guest on this show.
Thank you.
Of course, tomorrow I'm going to look at this. Oh, I was the first person on that show with Miss Amara. So I'm going to ask you that what actually like made you start this thing? Like what gave you the inspiration? Is it that you have a role model somebody that you saw, I'm like, oh, I want to start this thing as well.
Yeah.
That's my first question. Then my second question is, as a female, sports journalist, a journalist, of course. Is it that you just want to be a journalist alone, just to be a Nigerian journalist, or there's something else you wanna, go into as well?
In the sports industry or at large?
Like at large.
Okay, so the first question is about the show. What inspired the show? I think it's the fact that I just know I love engaging people in conversations. So I always just do it and behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
So I just thought like I should have something of my own where I get to ask people questions. And I also, if you notice from the show, I tried not to make it too intense. I feel like a lot of interviews right now, not to put down anyone, it's so intense. So I feel like sports people have to find a way to express themselves in a very casual way. You could see the painting and everything. So we could be able to feel free to talk about things without feeling attacked, without so much negativity and you coming out the media next tomorrow and see that you said something that everyone is bashing. You just go with the flow and enjoy the moment as we just did. And then about sports journalism, I feel like it's not just sports journalism for me. If you know me, I do a lot of things aside from sports journalism. Maybe this is the one thing that is really out there in the media. I still have a whole lot of things I'm doing behind the scenes with fashion and other things.
Yeah, so that's very good.
I love the answers.
I love the answer. So I'm just gonna say once again that thank you. I'm honored for being the first guest on your show, and it's gonna be bigger and bigger.
Amen. Oh, thank you. So we've come to the end of the first episode of Beyond the Game with Amara. Thank you so much, Aeesha of Arsenal, for bringing colors to the conversation, and I look forward to having you some other time.
Sure.
So we've come to the end of Beyond the Game with Amara. Thank you, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Aeesha, please tell them. I mean, I'm going to say that, but tell them to subscribe.
Guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
You heard what she said. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ball with Amara, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Catch you guys next time.
Bye.